Is that a $1 bill? Or 500? Close. Alright, I'm taking the pencil right now. Okay, we're gonna get started. You can leave him alone if he doesn't want to participate. That's his problem.
No.
Okay, so what do you guys think of when you think of 100?
2 zeros.
2 zeros? So what if I said, what's 3/4 of a dollar?
3/4 of a dollar.
75 cents.
75 cents. So how many pennies is a dollar?
100.
100 pennies. So if we have 100 pennies, how many pennies is 3/4 of a dollar? 75. So
157.
we're gonna be on the set, okay? So under 3/4, what would we write?
75.
75. So we're gonna write 75. Okay, and we're gonna fill out the chart. Okay, so you guys are gonna talk in your groups, and you're gonna fill out the rest of the chart. Okay. So the next one's 2/3. What's 2/3 of 100? Okay, think of it like money. Okay. So what's half of 100? 50. Okay.
Fine, I'll be a part of the group now. I'm not going to be a bad boy.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, 3/4 is 75, and we said half was 50. So what could we do to find 2/3?
Is this 65?
That's 66.65.
Oh,
Yeah, bro, you need something
Yes.
in the bathroom.
Dexter, don't poke holes. Okay, so where would we put the 66?
And the 2/3.
Mm-hmm.
Just like right here.
This is 50.
Like that. Sophia, can I see your finger real quick? No.
Do not hurt my best friend.
We're even better friends than you are.
So
Fine, who's your
what's
better
2/3?
friend? Me or her?
What did you say 2/3 was?
No, it's not. It's not you. Valley, you're a weirdo, bro.
Okay, so
Literally.
what's
You literally say you
1/3?
want to be a serial killer.
1/3.
Wait, actually, though.
That's 2/3.
2/3? Well, what do you know what
Are you
1/2
Are
is?
you gonna kill me? Yeah.
What's 1/2 of 100? 50. So where would you put the 50?
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
45?
So let's find the ones that you know first. What's 1/4 of 100? So what
25.
what could also be 1/4? When we talk about money, what's 1/4 of 100?
25 pennies.
Mm-hmm. So what would 1/4 be?
25.
Mm-hmm.
25.
How did you know it was 25?
Because I'm smart.
Because if you make 4, because how do I explain this?
So basically, if Henry's head had a tin head, and
If you're not gonna say anything nice, don't say it.
Henry, could you do this real quick? Yeah, you're cooked, bro.
Can I show them what you did?
Athena.
Oh, nah, bro got that peach head, bro.
Okay, so let's see what Henry did. So what did Henry put as 1/3?
1/3.
Okay, he put 33. 1/4 is 25.
25.
1/5 is 20. How did you find 20 for 1/5, Henry? 2 plus what? Okay. And then, how did you know that 1/10 of 100 was 10?
10 times 10.
All I have to do is read and add an extra 0.
Okay. And then, how did you know that 1/100th was 1? Okay. Where did this? Here, put these back over there on the baggies. My name is Miss Braden. Yes, that's really pretty.
Brayden?
Yes. Okay.
What's your real name?
I'm not telling you my real name.
Name's like Abigail or something, right?
Okay. And then now we're gonna flip it over to the back side.
Her name is like Abby.
And then now we're gonna flip it over 200. Okay, so what's 3/4 of 200?
1.
So if we know that 75 is 3/4 of 100, what's 3/4 of 200?
175.
You said, what you said, 3/4 of 200?
Wait.
What did you do?
3/4 of 200.
We're doing 200, not 100.
But this is 25.
Instead of that would be 150.
Is it like 125 or something?
You guys want to do this now?
No, 1.
I don't understand it. Probably 115.
115 for which one?
This would be 3/4.
You said
125.
3/4 of 3/4.
Okay, so what's half of 100?
Half
Half of 100?
Oh, half of 100.
Uh-huh.
So 150? No. Yeah.
Okay, how did you know it was 150?
Because
She guessed.
No, she knew. So she knew.
She's Taylor Swift's son. Her name is 200.
Son go crazy.
Uh-huh.
Sunny Bun.
Mhm. Yeah. That's good. All right. Okay. And then so let's do 1/4 of
1/4.
200.
50. No.
How'd you know it was 50, Justice?
Because 50 times 4 is 200.
Uh-huh.
Well, you just subtract 3 from what you're adding.
Mhm. What if we said we had $2
$2.
and then we
50 cents.
Yep, 50 cents.
And then you get hungry, so you eat the money.
Okay. What if we what would be 1/10 of 200?
20. I mean,
How'd you know it was 20?
Because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15.
cause like, so if it's 2, so like 1.
So
The
every
easier way to do it is easier way to do it. It's just these answers, which is multiplied by 2.
does that make sense?
Yeah.
So because if you have 100 and half of 100 is 50, and then you just add another 100, 50 is no longer half. It is now 1/4 of 200. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to take the strips. And now we're going to play a game.
Do we need our pencils?
Yes. So I'm going to teach you guys. Hey, come here. Sit down. I'm going to sit down. Okay, I don't think we need... Okay, so when I printed these, it cut off a little bit. So this is the 0, and then this is the 100. Fallon, this is the 100, this is the 0. Okay. You guys don't make pencils over here. Give her back her rainbow pencil. I think it's this one. It cut off. Give her back her pencil. Okay. So the numbers in your baggies, get them out.
He drew on it.
Or the fractions.
Fractions or the circle?
Not the circle, the little squares.
He drew on it.
Henry, come sit down.
Fake apples.
If you're not going to sit still, then you need to go sit somewhere else. Because we're playing games today, and you're either going to participate in games, or you're not going to be a distraction. You're going to have to go sit somewhere else.
Good job.
So get out these,
Yes.
not the paper clip or the wheel, just the numbers. All right, Justice.
Why is it going on the
Okay. All right, so let's start. You don't need pencils right now. Okay, so put the paper down. Okay, well, don't take anybody else's stuff. Both of you. Okay, you guys aren't gonna do this because you guys can't. Okay. Sophie can do it. Give me the numbers.
The numbers. He got them.
Where are the numbers at? I'm gonna hold your stuff hostage until you guys can show me that you can be responsible. Nope, you're not going to the bathroom. You're gonna sit down right here. Nope, you're gonna sit down. Okay. So, guys, pay attention. So, I made a number line 1 through 100. You guys know how we just did the little number chart?
Yeah.
So, do you guys remember what we said 1/10 of 100 was?
No.
So, what's 10 parts?
Oh wait, is it 10?
Yes. So 1/10. What does tenths mean?
This is you.
If it's in tenths.
A 10? It's a 10, but it's like a decimal.
Yes, but say if I wanted to fold this piece of paper into tenths.
Oh, you would have to fold it like 10 times.
Yes, and it would be and it would be in 10 parts, right? So this number, you're not gonna go out that door. You're gonna come sit down. No, you're gonna come sit down. Come sit down. Okay. So you're gonna, boys, sit up. You're gonna find where 1/10 goes on the number line from 0 to 100. Okay.
You guys are doing this properly.
I don't know how.
Okay. Okay. You guys are gonna work in a group, so you guys have to put it in the middle so Andrew can do it. Okay, I think. So you girls know how to do it. So if I have 1/2, if it's 0 to 100, where would 1/2 go? Yep. So you're gonna do that with all the numbers.
Alright, time for me to get.
Amen.
You know how to do it?
I know where this goes.
No, because you're not being nice.
75.
You have 1/2.
I think that go in the middle.
Where would 1/2
Oh,
go?
this is 25. So 25 is gonna go like right there.
Okay.
Stop.
Up there. Why do you think 1/2 would go there, Sophie? Mm-hmm.
That's not my. I did it. Kind of back.
1/4.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Can you guys?
No, bad.
What's 1/4?
One's I finished.
Bro, you're cooked. Cooked, bro.
I know.
You know what happened?
Okay.
I was on my phone and I accidentally took a picture. Cooked.
You took a picture. Did you take a picture of us?
No.
I mean, I don't care, but you don't need to be taking a picture of us anyway.
No.
Okay,
No,
so
I zoomed into them and then bro's booty hole was out. Bro, that's not even.
so what's 3/4? So it's a number line from 0 to 100, right?
I zoomed in and tried to zoom
Okay.
in.
So would 3/4 be closer to the 0 or to the 100? Okay. So you have these all in the right order, but is 1/20th closer to 100 or to the 0?
Alright, let me see. I want to do it now. You mean go back to bed?
No.
100.
I'm going back to bed.
Would you say?
You guys can do this.
So
I can't. Jackson, you can do this.
Okay, then I'm gonna go.
One day I'm going to go away and never come back.
Well, I'll be happy that.
Yeah, I don't.
So would 1/20th be closer to 100 or 0? So if we said,
Nobody's talking to you, bro.
so
You're
what?
literally
So
Google.
if we
You
divided
act like before the school year,
100,
you were
Justice,
texting me.
quit talking
Text
so
me like,
loud.
you want me to go to your school? Do you want to be my boyfriend? You
Justice.
literally text me before school started, freaking liking me and stuff. Like, bro, why you coming in my DMs on TikTok texting me, bro? Like, get on
I
somewhere.
broke my phone during the summer. I wouldn't get a new one till late.
So if we have something in 20th,
Nah, bro.
what would it look like?
On TikTok, you text me.
We fold up paper in 20th.
You can't even try to deny it.
Mm-hmm. So
Good job, boy. Why is
Yes.
that might be
because 4th,
I didn't know you existed.
it would be,
Like my entire life.
it would still be in front of the 0. Because it's
You were in
still,
my class last
1/20th
year.
is still over 0.
That's
But
a few months ago.
if it was before the 0, it'd have a negative
Because
sign,
I
right?
came to this school in March.
this one go here. So you had it in the right order. You just had to flip it. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna play
Bro,
something
you
else.
came to Ida Freeman last year. Are you dumb?
I don't remember.
No, you came.
Okay, everybody quit poking holes in my bag. You
I
need
get what you're saying, but I'm saying
one pencil.
you basically came like
Okay.
no, like last year. I mean.
Put the numbers back in the baggies and get out
What?
the circle and the paper
You wanna
clip.
smell this? You wanna smell this pencil?
I do.
Wait till we take out this. Jackson, did you eat the paperclip?
Oh no, it's right here.
Andrew, you're your spinner for the group. Sophie, you're the spinner. And then y'all can pick. You're not spinning, but yes, you can play.
I'm the spinner.
Because you haven't shown me that you can be responsible with my stuff.
understand. We spin it with the paperclip.
Okay, so can I see the paper clip? Oh, sorry. Okay. You're gonna use one of these pencils, okay? Andrew, I said that he's gonna spin. So give him back the paper clip. You're not responsible with my stuff, so you're not gonna be able to spin. Okay, so in order to spin, you put the paper clip down on the spinner in the middle like this, and hold it with the pencil, and you just flick it. No. Okay. Andrew,
Get Jackson.
here. Jackson, can I have that pencil, please? Okay, the only person that should have a pencil is Andrew. Justice, how old are you? You're not gonna die of thirst. You're gonna be fine.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna die of thirst, bro. Actually,
So you're gonna play.
Yeah, Andrew Sigma understands.
you don't understand, bro. I'm gonna die of thirst, bro. I'm gonna die of thirst, like literally.
Okay.
Like my mouth
So-
is literally my mouth is literally so dry, bro.
So when you spin and you land on half, you're gonna create a fraction using these rods. Okay.
Like you don't understand. My
No,
mouth,
you don't get to touch them.
my mouth is dry like the Sahara Desert, bro. Whatever you call it, bro.
You get to watch.
Shut up. Oh, that at last, bro. Bro, actually, can I please get some water? I'll be a good kid. I promise. I'll be a good boy.
No.
Atlanta.
Bro, please.
No.
If I get some water, I'll be a good boy. I promise.
Nope. Put his shoe back on.
Bro, please.
Okay, so Andrew.
Please. And now you're ignoring me.
Okay, so spin. Okay. 3/4. Okay. So here is a little cheat sheet. Okay. So 3/4. Okay. And it tells you the number of combinations. Okay, 2. Stop.
Say yeah. I'm looking.
No.
Who said that?
Okay.
Who said that?
So use the fraction bars to create 3/4. Okay.
Bro. I'm not even gonna say nothing, bro. I'm not even gonna say nothing. Okay. Right when you
You
lift
guys-
up your hair, it's over for you, bro. Dude, Henry, whatever you do, do not cut your hair. If you cut your hair, it's over with, bro. You're barely on a thin line right now. Literally. If you lift up
So
your
if
hair,
you
bro.
spin,
I'm sorry.
go ahead and spin.
Your forehead's covering my whole view. Wait, Henry.
1/4.
Henry.
So what numbers could you make to get 1/4?
If you go upside down, you look like a mouth. Like your
Sophie,
forehead
you wanna come be with the
yourself-
girls?
Your forehead itself is bigger than Miss Lefford.
Valen's not being responsible, and she's being responsible. You're not being. You're being distracted. She's gonna come be with these girls, okay?
Why are you never being responsible?
Okay. So you guys are just gonna go through these.
You're my group now. Oh, we got Sophie in the building.
You're gonna come over here. Yes.
You moved me here, so
I moved you there last time, but now you're gonna come over here. Come over here or go sit in a desk away from everybody. Thank you. Henry. No. Come here. Okay. So you guys use the fraction bars?
1/4.
Yes. So you can order them from 1 and 2. Nope, you're not touching them. 1 and 2. So this one is how many? 1.
It looks like a marshmallow.
What would this one be? 2. So you rolled a 4th, right? Henry, get your tiny inside. I'm not joking. Get inside right now. No, get all the way inside and come sit down on the carpet. Do I have to hold your hand like a kindergartner?
He is a kid.
Oh, that's the wrong one. And then purple. So just play with them. These are called Cuisinart rods, okay?
Or is that for?
Well, put it down. Let's see.
Really?
I was told not to let you go to the bathroom because you had plenty of opportunities throughout the day to go to the bathroom. So you had plenty of opportunities throughout the day to go to the bathroom. Okay, well, you're going to be just fine.
Actually, we need
1/4, 2/3.
2/3.
Oh yeah, I remember. That teacher stole my glasses and I never gave them back.
There you go. And then you can mix and match them, okay? So you don't have to keep them on the same one.
1/2.
1/2. There you go. Quit hitting him.
He put his foot on me.
Okay, you're going to show me after we're done, okay?
I already did that one.
She's special.
Okay, 1/5. Okay.
How'd you know that one was 1/5?
Because there's 5 here and there's 1.
How'd you know that was 5 though?
Because
this one's 4.
One, and we can go like 1,
This one's
2.
Okay.
Why do you want me to take off my shoe? Everyone will leave the room. That is true. That is so true.
You guys want to try using the bigger ones?
It was worse in 4th grade. It was much worse. It smelled like Brentley. It smelled like Brentley's diarrhea.
Are you going to quit drawing and take
Last
the
year,
photo?
if I took off my shoe, it would be a different
Okay, so go over there with
Literally, it
Sophie.
smelled like Brentley's diarrhea.
Where'd Henry
Why
go?
would you say?
Don't worry, it's gotten better because I rubbed onions on my feet.
That's actually true.
That got me off guard.
Stand up and just go.
Last year, mine was much worse.
There you go. Sophie, here's your spinner.
It's getting hotter.
It's okay. And you guys can just share these.
How do we do this?
So you just flick the paper clip.
So how do we do
And so this one is obviously how much? One. And you just go through and they're
was
called
actually
Cuisinart
worse
rods,
last
so you're not really supposed to know how much. You can't physically see how much they are until you like measure them.
Yeah.
So you just go through and you make fractions with those rods.
It's not like Shrek.
But you have to spin, and that's how you know what fraction to make.
Slobbering and drooling.
2/3.
Well, tomorrow now.
And you can use all of them.
gone now. She doesn't smell that.
It's like those little like green bugs. Three-fourths. There's a
Wiping the Jackson. Ding dong. Just rub it on. Don't rub it on. I'm gonna rub it on Rick. Yes. Like if somebody was making me mad, I used to go.
Hey, Lindsay.
I could smell it. I was like, ugh. Every time I got it, I was like,
You guys doing okay?
it was like this thing right there.
Spit it one more time. 1/3. You want to try doing it with the bigger one?
Like that on Rick's teeth. Alright, I got you. I'll just go like that.
What would this one be? 5.
Wipe that on Rick's teeth.
I made 10.
Oh, sorry. Put your shoes back on.
Yeah, you nasty dingleberry. Dude, it was so hilarious when my brother had
Oh,
to
that's
explain
not
to
10.
one of my friends. Like,
I think this
so we
orange one
hadn't
is
seen
10.
each other ever since I was like 4 or whatever. And then I was like, I like a dingleberry. And he's like, what's a dingleberry? And my brother was like, I'm like, Tyler, explain it to him. And he's like,
There's holes.
There's what?
I was like laughing like crazy because dude, it was like so weird.
It's like a friendship.
Especially coming from my brother. He's literally 20.
Either.
Yeah. He's literally 20.
That's my middle name.
He's Tyler the Creator. He's Benjamin.
That's my
1/3. So if this one's 10, let's add
My middle name is
2
Finley.
to make 12.
My middle name is Carl.
So what's 1/3 of 12?
Carl.
Oh, Carl.
That sounds like a chill guy name, not even middle name.
Where's the Wait. Oh wait, no, that was Chris.
So what would 1/3 be?
Is Carl the
What was the
one of
other?
the Mr. Beast members?
5. So
Oh my gosh.
so if I was trying to find 1/3 of 12, what would I do?
I'm gonna go up to your mom.
My name's Diddy.
My name
Okay, how do you know it's the pink one?
Diddy.
One of my names is
My last name is Westman.
and my name's Early.
And thank you for
Because the yellow one is what? 5.
I never
And the
even
pink
told
one
you
is
my
what?
house address.
4. So how did you come to find 4? Like what did you do?
That's my actual address.
I did.
I tell me.
So 4 or 3 fours? So 3 parts. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do something next time. Since you guys are
You could literally look it up on Google.
oh, put them back in the right baggies,
And
okay?
it's by
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, and that's my house. You're not.
The soccer field.
Are you talking about like
Yes, ma'am, it's fine.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm gonna
Okay. Is this Shaw's spot? Yeah, this is.
I'm not gonna live in your neighborhood.
Okay, put your spinner and paper clip back in there, please.
across from mine?
Thank you.
You know where?
Just like, no.
I don't got that one.
You're not pregnant at 16.
Find out.
Do you know where
I think they have it.
No, not yet. I know where Kaiser
They
lives.
have 1, 2, 3,
With
4.
Grandma. I know where he lives. I know where Cameron lives. Well, not anymore.
They have
but I know where Grandma lives.
For the bigger ones, there should be for about 4 or 5, and then for the smaller ones, I don't know how many.
I don't know.
Like, what's up with you and Grandma?
And then when y'all get them back in their baggies, put them in this one.
Both of their grandmas are close to
And
like Cameron's grandma lived in my neighborhood.
do y'all have your baggie for your spinner?
And Kaiser's lives
No?
across.
Here, put it in this one if you can't find
It's
it.
like across the street and then down to the side. Leaking my friend's addresses.
Alright.
Wait, are you talking about Kaiser? What is this?
Oh no.
There's two other things I want to be. Well, I'm not telling you guys. But I would tell you. Probably this is the worst thing I've ever seen. I went to the bartender. Don't judge me. It pays well.
These are Air Maxes, and they've been to.
What? You can like so cool. That's the best.
You're so close to the backpack now.
Just in case
Are you guys almost done cleaning up? Okay, girls, here's yours.
Oh, no. I'm starting to be crazy here, kids. I'm really even friends with
Justice, are you ready to come back? Okay. Girls, hand me the baggie. Baggies. Thank you. Okay, now we're gonna do something different. Okay, you guys can draw with the expo markers and then erase it with this, but we're not drawing pictures. We're writing on we're doing the fraction, they're called fraction two ways. Okay, I'm gonna explain how to do it. Here, I'm gonna borrow your thingy so I can show. Okay, so there's rules though. So it's called fraction two ways because, are you boys gonna do this right? Can I give you a marker and this, and you guys do it?
Nope. Are you guys gonna do it?
That's the point of soccer. No,
Not really. Probably.
Andrew, did you want to do it? Okay. So you can only multiply across from left to right, like how you read.
It's like a Sudoku.
Yes. And you can do it from top to bottom. No diagonal, no right to left.
So it's not tic-tac-toe?
No. But it's only from like left to right, okay? And from top to bottom. Make sense? Okay. So the first one is here, I'll get this piece of paper. So the first one is a blank box times 2 equals 1. Okay?
0.5.
Yes, but how would we write that as a fraction? 2 fourths. Okay. Yes. So 2 fourths is half. Yes. Okay. So now we have 2 half times 2 equals 1. Does that make sense? Because 1 is half of 2. Does that make sense? Did you hear her? So open on this. So she said 2 fourths times 2 equals 1 because 1 is half of 2. So when you multiply half times 2 equals 1.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Good. At least your neighborhood won't be.
So you can put, she said 0.5 at first, which is correct, but we're doing fractions. So how would you write 0.5 as a fraction? As a fraction, so.
I'm pretty sure he does. Because
So 0.5 is what?
Whenever I select your name.
oh wait,
5 tenths is.
The grass dies.
So what's 5 tenths?
Jackson, do you know the game on High
But
on
5 tenths is also right because 5 is half of 10, right?
No. Do you know
Yeah, and she
the
said
gun?
2
Let's
fourths
do it.
because 2 is half of 4.
Let's
So
do
that's
it.
all right. Right?
I'm Leon in this.
All right, so the
face.
so the next, hey boys, I know you don't want to participate, I know you don't want to do anything, but I really need you guys to be quiet so I can have them do their thing, okay? Because they want to participate, and this is part of my homework. I'm doing this for a grade.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, but you aren't at home.
Everything else that I do outside of this, I do at home.
Like what? Do you plant these?
Yes, I made everything except
Wait, so
Like
you eat grass?
this.
Eat grass out.
Okay, so then the second one would be, so we went across, right? But we don't have anything here, so we need to make something in one of these boxes, right? So what would one times what equals 4?
Oh, I also ate.
Mm-hmm.
I've also eaten a spoon.
So you put 4 in the box under the 1.
You thought it was a metal one? Oh, yes. I was curious on what it tasted like. I was like, you guys got that treatment.
Okay.
No, he would die. Any battery, he would die from it. Because it's explosive.
Like I can go in both ways.
Brett would eat the best.
Except for just kind of like.
He just have explosive battery.
And then what's 1 times something
You
equals
gotta write something up.
Yep. So write 4.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Okay.
He lies a lot.
And then Valen, what would we do to what's 6 times blank equals 4? Where are you going?
That's
Okay.
You see I'm on this side now?
Well, now pick one.
Do you like some you know what?
I'll give you freedom to choose.
Do you like Fulpins in town?
Or you can sit next to me and we can do it together.
You know whenever Asher
Okay.
says, like he's not cold, whenever it's like really cold outside. Yeah, I know. Because
How long do we have? We have like 5 minutes.
We have,
jacket is because it feels
I think we have 8 minutes.
No, but that's also
something
what
like
I do.
that.
Not even
I think.
That's why I wear this
Alright, and
We
then,
have 250. Wait, we don't have to go to that. Fine, let's feel it.
yes, I don't think so. That's okay. Oh, it's okay.
I'm not a chicken.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So I'll catch him up. Valen, what would we do to get, what's 6 times what equals 4?
This used to be my sister.
That's kind of, it's a tricky one. Well, what's 6? What would we multiply times 6 to get 4?
What was that? Negative. It looked like you were getting possessed.
It's not negative. Because 4 is not negative, right?
What is that?
It's a fraction, right?
Oh, it's a man.
1.5.
How'd you know it was 1.5?
I guess.
Okay.
Can I go get a drink of water?
Nope.
I just guessed.
Alright. So for this one,
He's getting possessed.
it looks like tic-tac-toe, but no, we're not playing tic-tac-toe. So for this one, you do what times 2 equals 1?
Do that to my brother every time I see his stomach.
Well, 1 times 2 doesn't equal 1, right?
Oh, so we're going to do.
I know. You hate me? I know, but I'm
Okay, so 2 times, so let me just explain this way. Oh, crap. So if we have, this is blank, right?
Oh, 2.
And we're multiplying times 2 and it equals 1,
I hate you.
what would we
Don't hate
do?
her. She's amazing.
We're multiplying.
Alright, I'm fine with that. Don't hate.
Hey Valen, can you explain to Justice how we got this? Don't
Oh,
talk-
1/2.
Okay, how'd you know it was 1/2? Did you guess? Valen, can you explain to him how you got 1/2 or 2/4? Because they got 5/10 too, because they put 0.5.
She guessed
Well,
it.
if you do, no, I didn't guess.
No,
that.
she guessed on another one.
So 2/4. Basically, it's just like half. So like half of something times 2 would be 1 whole.
Whoa! Oh, for real?
Where you going? Nope, you're staying in here.
That hair.
Okay,
This hair.
so does that make sense? So if you multiply half times 2, half of 2 is 1, right? So like if you had 4, if you multiplied half times 4, that would be 2. So you're taking half of whatever you're multiplying, right? So this one would be half. Okay? So then we can only multiply from left to right, but then we can also multiply from top to bottom.
Oh, for real?
Yes. So what would be 1 times blank equals 4?
Whenever Mark was a cow, it's just like, no.
3.5.
1 times 3.5 is 4.
Have you seen the Meat Canyon Markiplier video?
What is it?
It's like
4.5. 1. So anything times 1 is itself, right? So what's 1 times?
And
what equals 4?
Up there in breakfast. And then I
this.
one time myself.
So,
And then I straight up just set that as my image. Because I'm here.
okay.
Remember when we were playing?
And
Yeah,
then,
me and him were playing.
okay. Let's do, Valen, you guys do number 4.
Also scary.
Okay. And you guys do number 2.
So I play on the it's not as
This one.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, they don't, that piece is covering it. But remember, we're multiplying from left to right or top to bottom. Okay?
Special stuff.
Okay. And then, what would,
See, alright, so how do we
so what would we multiply from 1/2 to get 6?
equals 48?
Okay. Did I say add? I meant multiply. I'm sorry. So what's 1/2? Did you do number 4?
No.
Do number 4. So draw pictures.
I was
So
showing her
1/2
what number 4
times
was.
what equals 6? So remember we did this one. 1/2 times 2 is 1, because 1 is half of 2. So if we did 1/2 times 6,
When I was a baby. You know, I was gonna throw that on me on the back.
3/4.
Good thing that's Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask my grandpa if he can give me a freaking $139 construction. 4/2. I'm gonna ask my grandpa now if he can give me GT6.
4? 4/2? Is that what you said?
Yep, whatever your grandpa's to say.
Okay, look at this one. So if you have half times 2, that's 1, right?
No taking out my
Because
brace off.
1 is half of 2.
Dude!
So this right here is the same as the top row. The 6 is just in a different spot. Okay, so if we had half times 2,
Sorry, I just saw your
what would this one be?
What?
What would the 1 be? If it was written as. So pretend this 1 is not here, okay? So let's get rid of that 1. Put that as a 6. Half times 6.
1/2 times 6?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we write what the heck, like what this on this is right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey yo! Wait. What the?
You're close.
3.
3? Did you just guess? Okay. Do you want me to explain to you why it's 3?
Oh yeah, no. I knew.
Okay.
Cause this is 1/2 of that.
Yes. Correct. So what would we multiply times 3 to get 4?
That's 6.
No, but we go left from left to right. So what would we multiply times 3 to get 4?
1.
1. What's 3 times?
It looks like you got it sunburned last year.
If we divide 1/3.
And then freaking like you know what it is?
So I just thought of it as a
That
divide.
one show.
Like if I did 3 divided by 4,
Oh.
my son,
Mm-hmm.
before you right here, 3 goes into 4 one time, you put the 1 up there, then
And then like
you subtract 3 from 4.
Oh yeah,
You get 1, so you put 1/3.
tomato sauce. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then your shirt.
Right. And then what's 6 times 1?
I'm angry.
Wait,
spaghetti.
2.
Let's just write red.
nope,
Oh
2
yeah, that's a
4.
real spaghetti sauce. I know. He's angry.
Hang on. I have to do this.
Say.
1/4.
Yes.
So let's go.
Yeah, do the multiplication with this.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
And right here.
Yeah.
Hang on. Hey, Lindsay. Do we go at 2:50?
No.
All right.
54.